Hello, my name is Ken Megarr and I head up the Research and Development Test Kitchens for Panasonic. Today we're going to be demonstrating the use, care, and operation of the Panasonic Sonic Steamer. The Sonic Steamer is the only connectionless steamer powered by microwave technology that can accommodate two 4-inch deep hotel pans with covers. As a connectionless steamer, it does not require a water line, drain line, vent hood, or fire suppression. There are two models of the Sonic Steamer, the NE3280 with 3,200 watts of cooking and steaming power, and the NE2180 with 2,100 watts of cooking and steaming power. Both models have the same features and operate much the same way. The major difference is cooking speed. Today, we'll be working with the NE3280, the more powerful of the two. Each model comes with operating instructions, a laminated reference guide, self-adhesive labels, and a business reply card to register your Sonic Steamer and receive a free cookbook. Both models operate on a 208 or 220 to 240 volt, 30 amp, single-phase circuit. Your Sonic Steamer is set at the factory to operate on 208 volts. For 220 volt to 240 volt operation, the following adjustment must be made. Unplug the steamer. Unscrew the voltage adjustment cover, which is located on the back of the steamer in the top right-hand corner. Do not remove any other parts from the steamer. Remove the connector from the white socket and rotate it 180 degrees and plug it into the black socket. Reattach the voltage adjustment cover. To summarize, for 220 to 240 volt operation, plug the connector into the black socket. For 208 volt operation, plug the connector into the white socket. Before cooking, here are some steaming basics. First, always use polyethermite or similar pans able to withstand high temperatures. If steaming frozen foods, if it's possible, defrost them. It shortens the cooking time and evens the cooking throughout the product. Always cover the product when steaming. This accomplishes several things. It maintains the steam inside the pan, keeping the foods moist. It evens the cooking temperatures in the pan, keeping with USDA guidelines. It speeds the cooking, shortening cooking times. Finally, it keeps the inside of the Sonic Steamer clean. By following these steaming basics, it'll guarantee a high-quality finished product. For manual single-stage heating, we'll be cooking fresh broccoli. Fresh broccoli should be rinsed and drained. We'll place it in the pan and cover. There should be several ounces of water in the corner of the pan. To steam 3 pounds of fresh broccoli, we'll close the door and press the power pad. High power will come up in the window. Dial the timer clockwise till 3 minutes comes up in the display, and press start. A good rule of thumb with the Sonic Steamer is about a minute per pound. We'll be back when it's done cooking. At the end of the cooking cycle, the oven will sound and 0 will flash in the display. Open the door and move the pan out onto the door. When you remove the cover, remove it away from you and allow the steam to escape. Now notice the brilliant green color. Cornell studies have shown that foods steamed in the Sonic Steamer retain up to 7 times more water-soluble nutrients than any other cooking method. Take a look. By comparison, this is the way it started, and that's the way it finished up. Perfectly steamed broccoli in 3 minutes. Manual 2 and 3 stage heating. A good application for manual 2-stage heating would be rice. For example, where you want to bring the liquid up to a boil and then reduce it to a simmer. To accomplish this, we'll add the rice to the pan. We'll then add the water to the pan. We'll then cover, agitate it slightly, and place the pan inside the oven. And close the door. To cook rice, first we'll need to bring it up to a boil, and then reduce it to a simmer, and simmer it for about 20 minutes. To do this, press power. So for the first stage, we'll cook on high power and bring the liquid up to a boil in about 5 minutes. We'll then want to reduce the power and simmer rice. Rice takes about 20 minutes to cook when simmering, so we'll go back to power level and press it 3 times. We'll then dial it up on now the second stage for 20 minutes. And when we press start, you'll see that the total time is 25 minutes, cooking on high for the first stage for 5 minutes. We'll be back and show you what happens when it shifts from the first to the second stage. At this point, it'll automatically shift from high power and continue simmering the rice on low power for 20 minutes. At the end of the cooking cycle, bring the pan out onto the door and remove the cover, allowing the steam to escape away from you. And as you can see, in just 25 minutes, perfectly cooked, fluffy rice. For programmed heating, the unit arrives from the factory with 8 preset pads. We're going to utilize pad number 8 to cook lobster. Number 8 is set for 2 minutes. We'll place our lobster in the pan and cover, again making sure there's a little bit of water in the corner of the pan. I'll place him in the oven and close the door. Simply press pad number 8 and the start pad to begin the steaming process. Now we'll be back in 2 minutes when he's done. The oven will indicate when the cooking cycle is done. Simply open the door. Let's have a look at our lobster. And after just 2 minutes, open the lid away from you. Allow the steam to escape. Perfectly steamed lobster, 2 minutes with programmed operation. The Sonic Steamer has 8 programmable memory pads, each with an A and a B side, for a total of 16 total programmable memory pads. To reprogram a memory pad, simply remove the left-hand filter screen and press the Program button. Program will flash in the display. We're going to be reprogramming pad A1. If we wanted to reprogram B1, press AB Shift key and then 1. But in this case, we merely have to press 1. You'll see A1 appear in the display and the factory setting. Now to clear it, press power, and we'll put this on high power, and since we'll be cooking a number 10 can of beans, we'll dial this up for 5 minutes. A number 10 can of just about anything will take 5 minutes to heat in the Sonic Steamer. When we have 5 minutes on high power in the display, simply press the Program button to enter what you've done. It'll stop flashing and the screen will go blank. Then replace the left-hand filter screen.